Hi, Beck Ann here. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Beck and Sam Crafting Fun, to see what I was up to. Well, today I want to make an interactive card that's really easy, and I'm going to use these Whimsy stamps called Snowman Jars. Aren't they cute? I decided to use these cute jars because Nancy May of the Hanty Scanty is hosting a hashtag for everyone to join in called Snowmen in January 2025. And I'm also going to use that little bird from that retired Stampin' Up set because this week the ladies that host the hashtag Two Crafters One Design, that's Melissa of Mo Creations, Gloria of Girlia's Cards, and Lisa of UCY Mediva. They had a prompt for us to use birds, and I thought it would be fun to mix the both together. Now, this is a really easy card, you guys, and it's a whole lot of fun. So let's get started. I decide to stamp those two cute snowman jars in purple because I want to cut out those two little tops and add them in. I'm going to also, before I forget, this is also a hashtag Satmorn Makes hosted by Jillian Norwood. She encourages everyone to join in and share their projects using the hashtag Satmorn Makes. And it is so much fun to go around anytime. It doesn't have to be Saturday, but you go around and see everyone's projects. That just encourages us all to get crafting. So, isn't that cute? I decide on purples and pinks for these cards and a little bit of blue. So here I am cutting out the top to make a purple one. And there I am with that tie around the top of the jar. Those jars with the snowman faces all stuffed in there cracked me up. So like I said, this is a Whimsy stamp set. Oh, this is super easy, you guys. Like I said, you cut out, you use a die cut to cut out the middle of the front of your card, and then you cut another one. I cut a circle, but it doesn't have to be a circle. You could use a square, a heart, a star, whatever you decide to use as your focal point. I put it up on some foam dots, and now you take a piece of cardstock that is 5 by 6, and on the 6-inch side, you score it at 2 and again at 4, and then you make the accordion fold. Now, I want to dress it up just a little bit, and I took that 1997 stamp from Stampin' Up and stamped some snowflakes. That's all I do as far as my inside of the card. But you could stamp a sentiment on that little panel to the right, and you could decorate. You could do all kinds of things if you wanted to, but I kept it pretty simple for these cards because I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a birthday card or just a thinking of you card. So I did not put a sentiment in these cards today. Before I forget, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, because I would really appreciate it if you like what you're seeing. Now, you put glue just on the right hand side of your paper, and you leave the rest of it so that it peeks through that cutout spot. And now you're going to take your focal point and you're going to glue it onto just the white part. Now, for this part of the card, I decide to use some red line tape I like tear and tape better, but you know, when you buy a bunch of something, you got to use it up. And before I realized how much easier tear and tape is, I had already purchased this red line, so I'm using it. Now, you could try and just use glue, but this is something that's going to be moved every time the card is opened or put on display. So a little tear and tape and just a little bit of glue is how I decide to do it. So you just pop it in there, and now you're seeing that there's going to be some movement with your card. All right, so now you are not gluing that to the front. You are going to get two little strips of paper, and you know, when you're cutting your paper, you always have little strips. So they're a 1/2 inch by 2 inches, and you score it, which I just folded it over, in the middle. And I again use red line. I don't know if glue would work for this, but I know that the tear and tape would be best. And you're going to put it on both sides of your little papers. That's the best way to do it. Now, before I forget, I am doing a series on my channel that's all about use it or lose it. And just like you saw that little wood stamp from 1997, I am doing a hashtag woodblock fun. So later this week, I am planning to have another video for you using some of my old woodblock stamps that haven't seen some inky love in a while. So keep an eye out for that later this week. All right, so back to the card here. You are taking those little papers that are folded over, and you're taking the fold side and you're putting it up on each side of your focal point with the folded side towards the outside of the card. You just match the fold up to the edge, and then I make it super easy here by taking it, folding it flat, because and then folding your front panel down. I didn't even use any glue, and look at that, you guys. Super easy, and then that front focal point pops through the card. Isn't that cute? Now, I've made two of them, and I've put favorite frosty winter season on the front. Oh, are they cute? And I put some gems on there, and there I'm showing you how it attaches. Now, isn't that simple? I hope you give this kind of card a try because it is really easy. I did put the little jars and bird up on some foam dots. So, which is your favorite? I love them both. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these cards and that you come back and see some more of my videos if you like what you're seeing. So until next time, I hope you are having a great crafty day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.